Everybody on the stage.
Good morning and welcome to all of you. And just a little housekeeping before I get started with my welcome. It is a fire hazard for us to have people in the so I really do need everyone to use the standing room to the back of the auditorium, please. Anyone in the aisles, I need you to move back towards the back. We have quite a large representation of family members today, and that's really great and awesome. Thank you so much. I want to keep you safe. And another reminder, please make sure your cell phones are off. Unvibrate if you need to have it there. I just want to make sure you enjoy this ceremony today. So again, good morning and welcome on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of Carl B. Munck Elementary School. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you as we celebrate our 5th grade class of 2014's transition to middle school and beyond. Let's cheer them up. What I like about this opportunity is for me to speak to so many people. We thank you for the many hours that you've committed in partnership for your children's education. We appreciate and thank you for allowing us to serve and support your children in their academic achievement, social and emotional development. They are now on the trajectory to continue building their educational framework, which cements future success. Success begets success. So as they traverse through middle school, they will pave the way to high school. That path, whether a straight one or curved one, will guide decisions about their future endeavors, college, career technical, and beyond. Public education seems often to be under constant critique. However, I want to lift up that familiar quote. It takes a village to raise a child. And likewise, it takes a village, the home, school, church, and community to educate a child. Stay in positive partnerships with your child's future schools. Remember this educational jargon. Common Core state standards, performance-based mathematics, balanced literacy, next generation science standards, smarter, balanced assessments. Those are computer-based state testing, which now and will continue to become an integral part of your students' academic achievement in the science, engineering, technology, arts, mathematics, and medicine career fields. We appreciate your children for their contributions made to Carl B. Munck. They've come to us with some interesting personalities, oratorical skills, visual and performing arts, and academic astuteness. And all of that has enhanced our school community and culture. And please, parents, guardians, family members, community members, continue to encourage your children's academic, social, and emotional development and academic achievement. We know children want to become independent, and they should. Because who wants a grown-up hanging on to their coattail? But even as they strive to become independent, it is imperative that you continue to remain engaged and supportive as they travel the pathway to adulthood. And remember, I love to say this every single year. Children model what they see and hear. You cannot say to children, do what I say, but not as I do. Specifically, those negative behaviors. They learn as much from us by the way we act, and as much as what we say. So if we don't want them using profanity, we should not use profanity. If we don't want them with mad attitudes, we shouldn't have mad attitudes. Are you with me?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to preach.
No, preach. Feel free.
But sometimes you have to keep it real. And that is keeping it real. So walk the talk the talk. Be a great example and role model for your child. And in closing, to the students, you must be independent and able to do for yourselves. You have to be critical thinkers. And you have to have an inquiry mind. You have to want to learn. It doesn't matter how good, bad, or indifferent an adult is in a classroom with you or out in the community. If you don't want to take in the information, learn it, apply it, it won't happen anyways. Also, hold fast to your beliefs. Reason with common sense. Pursue goals with perseverance. Be self-confident, energized, and lastly, have faith and trust in yourself. Amen? Amen. Thank you, guys. Welcome. Oh, I have another assignment. It is my pleasure to introduce to you, many of you already know these individuals, but that village here at the school extends. And so at this time, it is my pleasure to recognize our teachers and support staff that worked with your children during their 5th grade year. Ms. Deborah Robinson, 5th grade teacher. Mrs. Ellen Shaler, 5th grade teacher. Ms. Kimberly Hood, inclusion teacher. Ms. Amanda Seaton, ASIP, Asperger teacher. Miss Monica Harris, I don't see her in the room. You do? Where? Ah, resource specialist. Mrs. Margaret Prisadine, paraprofessional. Mr. Robert Bloom, paraprofessional. Mr. Paul Robertson, paraprofessional. Ms. Linda Shinnick, paraprofessional. Dr. Sandria Jennings, school psychologist, as well as the student council advisor. And last but not least, I have a wonderful crew somewhere over here. Miss Erica Tadnall, after school psych coordinator. Aisha Smith, after school program assistant. And Missouri is somewhere around here, and she was after school instructor and leadership. So as you can see, even on the campus, it takes a village. It's not just the principal, it's not just the teachers, but it takes a whole conglomerate of individuals to help your child become successful. Thank you guys so much for your support, and again, welcome.
first portion of our program, Reflections and Goals by some of our classmates. These speakers has been selected by our classmates.
There's so many, you can't see them.
Hi, my name is Niani. I've been here for 5 years. It's been great here, and I've made a lot of great friends, but I have to admit, I was really nervous when I first came here in the first grade. I didn't know anyone. But the staff and kids here were very nice, and I'm very happy my parents put me in this school. Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, Miss Harrison, Mr. Miyamoto, Mr. Labrador, and of course, Miss Shanley and Miss Robinson. You guys are great, and I've learned a lot from you. Thank you to all my friends. We've been through a lot together, and now look at us. We're the graduating class of 2014. But if you thought elementary school was hard, buckle up, because we have a bumpy ride ahead of us. I'm not perfect, none of us are, but never use that as an excuse to try not to be strong and work hard. And if you ever think you're alone, don't, because you're not. We're all in this together. I've grown close to some of you, some more than others. So I just want to thank you for giving me that opportunity to do that. Most of you know I'm a dancer, and that's what I want to do when I grow up. I also want to be a singer and actor, kind of like Beyonce. That's my dream, but I have backup plans, like baking, cooking, doing hair or makeup, and owning my own spa. I have other ideas, but that's way ahead of me. And I'm going to focus on the present. Right now, I'm happy but sad. Happy because I'm moving on in life. Sad because that comes with a price. And the price is leaving behind some of the people we love. That's a lesson I have to learn today. I'm happy I got to learn it with you guys. And if it wasn't obvious before, yes, I love you guys. You're like my second family.
Good morning, parents, guardians, and staff. Welcome to our 5th grade graduation. My name is Samantha Cole, and today is the day I graduate from Colby Munck, but I will not leave my memories behind. Over the many years that I spent at Carl Munck, I've had many marvelous teachers who worked their hardest to give me the best education possible. I remember when I was in kindergarten, playing and doing fun activities. I thought that school would always be that way, but I was wrong. As I got older, I realized that they changed the standards to help you develop essential life skills. Carl B. Munck has got me from being a shy, insecure girl to a strong, intelligent young woman. I discovered that school also prepares you for your life goals by giving you needed knowledge. My goal in life is to go to college at either Stanford, Harvard, Yale, or Columbia to gain that extra education as an advantage. College is a big opportunity that people wait their whole lives for, and I hope I can get that chance. I would then spend the next 4 years of my life in an art school because I want to be a fashion designer when I grow up. I hope that I am an inspiration to young people, and I wish to someday lead others to a path of success like my teachers did for me. Thanks for your time and have a good day.
Good morning, parents, students, and staff. My name is Anastasia Landry. I started at Carl B. Munck in 2nd grade. When I came here, I couldn't read, but then Miss Townsend helped me learn how to read. So thanks to her, I'm a better reader. 2nd grade was okay, but the real thing I was nervous about was the 5th grade math. So when the day came, I already knew that I would have a hard time. But then Miss Shea, and look at me now, I can do the math. In ELA, I had a hard time, but then Miss Robinson came to help. So thanks to her, I'm a better writer. So thank you, Miss Townsend, Miss Shaler, and Miss Robinson. Now on to my goals. My goals are to be accepted into a good college. I want to go to Merritt College. This might sound crazy, but I want to be a police officer. I want to save my people. So those are my and graduating class of 2014. My name is Terrellyn Nelson. As your student council president and on behalf of my fellow peers, I am honored to stand before you all today. Most of us have been going here since kindergarten, while others came later. But guess what? We're leaving as one. So how bad can it really be? We are all nervous about going on to middle school, or at least most of us are. The point is, I'm not the only one. So I ask myself, are we ready? The answer is yes. We pushed ourselves to do our best, we pushed ourselves to believe, and we pushed ourselves to push one another. Wouldn't you think I want my friends to succeed in life? That's exactly why we push each other, to succeed. But we also know this day would not be possible without the support of our teachers and parents who did the real pushing. So I ask myself, without friends, what would all of us do? Hey, for all I know, I wouldn't be in school right now, or we would not be the smart people that we are today. I have no idea what we would do. Now I would like to tell you about my past experiences here at Carl B. Munck. All my past teachers have taught me many things. For instance, don't look in the boys' bathroom. Don't look to the restroom, or you might have an accident. Be careful what you say. Put all your effort into something, especially if you're failing, and pay attention in class or you'll lose out. So I wonder, lose out on what? Well, if I didn't follow that direction, I'd find out. As you can see, I'm totally not doubting any lessons. We have all had our good times, especially me. Like the time I laughed so hard I cried. Or how about that time my friends started a rally to have me sing at the Oakland Museum? And what about the time I got elected student council president? Yes, those are really good times. So I asked myself, are we going to have those same good times in middle school? I sure hope that I do. Have you ever read the saying, children are the future? It's true. We have a goal we want to set, and we have big dreams. Women's National Basketball Association, professional dancers, doctors, teachers, and authors. But me, when I grow up, I know I want to be a singer and actress. It may seem like it would be hard. You don't even know that happened. But trust me, you will hear my music